Topping today's news, reactions following Wednesday's West Grand Bahama and Bimini by-election. The healthcare system gets a boost with nurses from Ghana, and the Department of Labor gets a new director. Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Jarino Saunders. This is your JCN Evening News. It is a pleasure to have you join us. Unofficial results indicate that Progressive Liberal Party candidate Kingsley Smith has won the by-election for the West Grand Bahama and Bimini seat previously held by the late Minister Obi Wilchcombe. Mr. Smith won with a total of 2,150 votes, FNM candidate Ricardo Grant receiving 1,276 votes. Coalition of Independents leader Lincoln Bain receiving 307 votes. Independent candidates Daquan Swain, 28 votes. Independent candidate Ternille Burrows, 4 votes. Following the results, Prime Minister and leader of the PLP, Philip Davis, held a press conference at the PLP headquarters to thank the people of West Grand Bahama and Bimini for their vote of confidence.
We are so very grateful to you for engaging with us, listening to us, and continuing to give us your support. Thank you. Huge thanks as well to the many members and supporters of the Progressive Liberal Party who worked so hard to secure this victory. This success may not have come without the early mornings, the long days, and the late-night effort you put into the campaign, and I thank you. We took nothing for granted. We were determined to work as hard as we always do to secure the best representation for the people. The hard work has paid off. It's a good feeling. We wanted to win to honor the memory of Obi. We especially wanted to win because we wanted a representative who shared our vision for the people of the constituency.
The Prime Minister also thanks Member of Parliament-elect Kingsley Smith, praising him for a job well done on a successful campaign.
Being a Member of Parliament is a great privilege, and with it comes great responsibility. The people have placed their trust and confidence in you, Kingsley, and I have every confidence that you will deliver for them. So, friends, tonight we celebrate. It's a victory for Kingsley Smith and the Progressive Liberal Party, but it's also a victory for the Bahamas. As you can see from the many candidates and parties vying in this election, Bahamians have demonstrated once again that our democracy is in good shape. God has truly blessed our Bahamaland. Now, after the celebrations tonight, tomorrow, we'll be right up bright and early, because it's time to get back to work.
He went on to say that the campaign gave them a chance to reconnect with the people of West Grand Bahama and Bimini in a much deeper way. The Prime Minister also addressed the low voter turnout for the election. Voter turnout has unofficially been recorded just under 59%, down from 68% 2 years ago. Meanwhile, House of Assembly, it will resume next week, Wednesday, November 29th, and the new Member of Parliament for West Grand Bahama and Bimini, Kingsley Smith, will be sworn in during that time. Following his loss to the Progressive Liberal Party candidate Kingsley Smith, Ricardo Grant, the Free National Movement's candidate for the West Grand Bahama and Bimini constituency by-election, thanked his team for their efforts during the campaign. He said every campaign worker, voter, and participant of this extraordinary campaign, he thanks for their support. He said the fight for better representation continues. Mr. Grant and the FNM received just 34.8% of the vote on Wednesday, while Mr. Smith and the PLP receiving 56.8% of the vote. Time will tell if Mr. Grant returns as the FNM's candidate for West Grand Bahama and Bimini when the 2026 general elections are held. In the final days and hours leading up to the West Grand Bahama and Bimini by-election on Wednesday, opposition leader Michael Pintard accused the Progressive Liberal Party of buying votes. Now that PLP candidate Kingsley Smith has won the election, Prime Minister Philip Davis weighing in, responding to the FNM's claims of vote buying. He asks why the FNM is accusing the PLP when the police have in their custody a man allegedly trying to buy votes for the FNM.
No, not the PLP. We did not buy votes. My reaction to that was that they were laying the basis for the victory that we were going to have. They saw quite some time ago that they were not going to win. They knew that they were not going to win. So they have to have a response to why they lost. And it's, sometimes human nature drives us to conjure up excuses for why things would not go the way we want to. They knew it was not going to go the way they wanted to, but yet still. So they laid the basis. And I think as the days and months go along, you'll continue to hear them talking about that. But I want them to talk with the person who's now in custody about buying votes.
Despite these claims, Prime Minister Davis says after Member of Parliament-elect Kingsley Smith is sworn in, there are many initiatives Grand Bahamians and Biminites can expect moving forward.
Well, they could expect that we will deliver on those things that we have done. We are working assiduously to ensure that we bring relief to those people in West Grand Bahama. So, for example, they have to go to Grand Bahama for into Freeport. To access a lot of services. But one of the things we've just done is to open up an administrative complex that brings services into the community so they won't have to go to Freeport anymore. Right? There are other things that we're hoping to bring into the community itself, which we hope will spur further activities. And working assiduously on one or two interests in developing a West End Grand Bahama as a marine center. Airport we're hoping to get. So we are doing things to revitalize that community.
The Prime Minister asserts that specific plans Kingsley Smith has for West Grand Bahama and Bimini will be announced very soon. We'll actually take a break here. We'll be right back after these commercials.